Sevens are often called the enthusiasts. They love to have fun, and it's safe to say they like to party. Sevens are adventurous. They often try to avoid pain because that would hinder their fun and enjoyment of life. So, the first mental health tip in my video that I gave for sevens is to stop running from unpleasant emotions and learn to feel your feelings. Our feelings are embodied. We can try to avoid them or suppress them as much as possible, but our bodies keep the score. Our bodies will signal to us, hey, something is not right. You have to pay attention. You have to address this issue. Our bodies will literally kind of cry out, if you will. Our feelings do not go away. And that can be really helpful for sevens to know, to really lean into that. And again, a feelings wheel is a great tool for all types, but especially sevens. And then the second mental health tip I gave for sevens is to learn how to fully live in the present moment, which is often called mindfulness. There's nothing wrong with planning fun adventures or, enjoyable experiences, but it becomes a problem when it robs us of the present moment, which is all that we have. It's all that really, it's all that God's given us, right? At this time, the past is gone, the future is not guaranteed. So the more we can be present with, the people around us, the more we can attune to their needs, the more that they can attune to our needs, and we can just have more healthy and thriving relationships. So that's what I put for a seven. I'd love to hear your thoughts and insights.
That's good. Navigating symptoms of ADHD is first on my list. So many sevens experience symptoms of ADHD, such as impulsivity, restlessness, and difficulty focusing. And so
Okay.
this lifelong struggle to regulate emotions and keep up in very structured environments, which is hard because of the workplace. Is very A lot of our workplaces are very structured, very predictable. They're not set up for sevens.
Yeah.
So trying to keep up in these sort of structured environments and play the game can lead to depression, low self-esteem, and just feeling different, feeling inadequate, like they can't do it. So those are things to pay attention to. Now, I met one seven who said that she didn't struggle with ADHD, but almost all of my seven friends, and I have a lot, I get along with sevens really good. Almost all of my seven friends are taking medication for ADHD. And
Wow.
I presume it's just again one of those consequences of their superpower of having sharp uh, minds that they have fast processors. The Lord just gave
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
fast processors to be able to create, to think, to be they're quick on their feet. And when that processor doesn't get shut off and just keeps going, you can see how it can lead to ADHD symptoms of
Sure.
being not being able to slow down. And again, if you need to take medication, take medication.
Yep.
Don't feel bad about that. Just know that this is a common struggle for many sevens.
Yep.
Another thing to pay attention to is just um, you could be prone to substance abuse. Again, all numbers are, but sevens are very susceptible to turning to substance abuse as a means to maintain a high or escape discomfort. Really
Wow.
discomforting situation. So recognizing this vulnerability, this chink in your armor, and seeking healthier coping mechanisms is absolutely crucial for your well-being. You got to
Wow.
realize that the world is not always rosy, peachy, full of rainbows and unicorns and butterflies.
Yeah.
That the world will punch you in the face,
Mm.
and so don't be going through life thinking that everything's good. Like you really have to create a foundation for yourself where you can tap into your emotions, where you have a support network. Because I've seen sevens when somebody passes away or something tragic happens. Like there was a seven in my fraternity one time. He was the life of the party, a jokester. Something happened in his family where all of a sudden the next day he was gone. He had quit school. He moved out of the fraternity
Wow.
house. No one knew where he went. It's because something tragic happened to him and he wasn't prepared for it. And when that happens, sevens can spiral into the depths of depression and despair, and it can hit them hard if they're
Wow.
not set up for it, or aware that it can actually happen. And at
Wow.
that point, they can fall into substance abuse, escapism, traveling the world, just doing whatever they can
Yeah.
to run from their pain. And so,
Yeah.
what you said about paying attention to your pain is so helpful.